All right, back from the scrapyard, junkyard, scrapyard. Again, that's the old hood. This is the new one. That's got a broken grill, so I didn't have to pay for the grill. So I'm really going to have to figure out what to do about this. Because these things are very poorly constructed. There doesn't seem to be any decent way to remove the trim here. And it's got these square-headed screws that even if you spray like WD-40 or PB Blaster on them, I've tried it experimenting on some at the junkyard, they quickly break free from the other side. There's a square thing of plastic surrounding it, and that snaps right off right away, and it just starts spinning. So I'm kind of like, I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure something out. I don't want to stay too hard on the minutia, but it's important that the thing looks as perfect as possible if I'm going to try and sell it, and not tattered and torn. So I've even been thinking about taking that grill right there, which is broken. It's not usable. It's only partially intact. This is the original one. The trim around here is snapped off, but the honeycomb is completely unbroken. So I was thinking, measure which ones are missing on the other one and take a hacksaw or a fine blade and cut each piece that I need in the same exact pattern or whatever, and then glue it to there. But if it looks the least little bit like a hack job, it's going to be a waste of time, and it's going to be a no. This doesn't even look like it was broke out. It looks like somebody deliberately sawed that out. Probably trying to open the hood at the junkyard, because this came off that truck that I seen about a month ago that was complete. So I'm imagining somebody just took a saw and just cut that out of there. Which is brutal, but whatever. So basically leaving me with just this pretty much to straighten out. As you see in another video, I got a new trans cooler because this one is damaged and it leaks. And even though this radiator does not leak, I kind of am on the fence about replacing it. Not sure if I should or not. I couldn't find one fan at the junkyard that was exactly this style, because this one is modified slightly different than everything else that I looked at. We're looking for that tool that I had about a minute ago, because we were about to... Oh, here we go. This is a cast aluminum core support that even on my own truck right here, I could not figure out how exactly to get this out of here. So I wasn't about to go and try and figure it out at the junkyard either, even though I guess I should have, because of the amount of time consumption standing in the blazing sun. And I had my great daughter, not my great son, helping me. So anyway, the big deal is getting that out of there. But this one, like I said, over and over, needs to be straightened. And I think this one is slightly damaged. And as I've shown several times already, I still haven't gotten this piece out. I don't want to butcher it up. I kind of think this valve right here is swung over just a little bit, maybe a half an inch at the most. I got all the wiring sorted out, well, most of it anyway. I got the headlights to work, as I've shown you. The horn, all that works. You go to the junkyard and just about every car there has been ravaged for the light bulbs. Like, they didn't even buy like the taillights, they just break off the screws that hold the taillights in cars so they can grab the free bulbs. Which you have no idea when you're doing that whether the bulb actually works or not, but I don't know. I guess that's kind of the junkyard's fault for offering free fuses and bulbs. Oh, you can forget about headlights. I don't think there's any car there with an actual decent headlight bulb in it. Or there's very few. Those silly things are expensive. King, see? If you had a GoPro, you know, you could use two hands. I'm going to drop these down there. Remember me where I put that stuff when I go looking for it and I can't find it. Ha 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 ha. I want to take this off because I know for sure this thing works. I know for sure that this is good because when I went to go and dismantle this thing, are we stuck? We are stuck. Somehow or another, we're stuck. Might have to figure that out off of YouTube. Oh, well, we got that rubber thing in the way. I'll have to take that off. But I want to take this off. I know for sure it's good because when I cut those tubes, a gigantic cloud of, that's why it's all oily. There was a gigantic cloud of refrigerant that just went everywhere. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't gonna buy this condenser at that time because I don't think I had enough money. But I'm like, damn, that's a good piece. We can't pass that up. I got this top panel here. I'll throw that down there. Fan shroud, we needed that. I guess that would have made a great video though, the junkyard visit with my great daughter. Ooh, it's spewing a little tranny fluid. This is the second one because the first one that I bought, I didn't realize. Always inspect your parts, kids. I didn't not realize that part was snapped off. How much are we into on this? About $350 so far. $330, that's right. About $330. Everything's got a core charge on it. The hood, I forgot what the core charge is. The guy told me at the junkyard. So I'll get the core charge back even if I don't bring back a complete part. I got 3 pieces of a core support. Oh, 4. There you go. It's like people don't always bring in complete parts. I go, well, that's understandable because, especially if they're crash parts, there's going to be pieces missing. So that's where we're at with that. I thought I didn't have to replace that hood, but it's bent up in some places that, I mean, could you use it? Yeah, you could probably use it, but it'll never be right. It's made out of aluminum to begin with. I straightened it out a couple of years ago, but it's still kind of, I don't know, not good enough. Does not meet resale standards. Personal use standards, definitely. I could have definitely used that hood if I was keeping